Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Kristen Ryder here, waiting for Instagram to pick up this stream so it can go live as well. Hello, Instagram. What are you doing? Did it copy it wrong? Well, Instagram, you might not get it this week. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Lots of crumbling going on, isn't it? Well, it must not have picked up that stream key, and I can't fix it now. I don't believe. Let's see. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? The old college try. Dun 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 dun. I love technology. It is my friend. I'm trying for you, Instagram. Let's see. Delete all this junk here. How's everybody doing? It has been quite a week, has it not? Kind of bonkers. All right, let's see if it'll do it now. I'm midstream. Technology is my friend. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Say hi in the chat. Seeing if it got it right this time, and it did. There we go. All right. Woo. Happy Friday. What a week. What a time. Kathy, you made it. I'll see you later, alligator. How's everybody feeling? Holy moly. Took me a minute to put myself back together after that lunar eclipse last week for sure. And then Taskmaster Virgo energy has has lived up to its task of being organized and dotting the T's, crossing the I's, getting that to-do list done for me this week. And then some. Yeah. And prayers for everyone. Prayers for everyone. It has been a very revealing week to see where certain people's consciousnesses are at, and heartbreaking, honestly, to witness that we have so much work to do. Yeah. So prayers for all that. If you are in need of assistance for getting your frequency higher, which is we are in these frequency wars, we are in the weirdest wars ever. But if you're having issues keeping your frequency high, then I highly recommend purchasing my Platonic Sound program. You can go to KristenWriter.com and purchase my Platonic Sound program. If it sounds too woo-woo for you and you want to explore it, hi, Elena, bonjour. You can buy one of the elements and see how it feels to your soul. And if you decide you want to purchase the entire program after exploring it and seeing how it makes you feel, I can contribute the 111 purchase towards the 444, giving it to you for 333. I like angel numbers because angels help us get through these wild and wacky times. What is going on anyway? How is everybody doing? Oh, you're going to get one today. I love it. Elena, you might want to get ether, okay? Because you're a Pisces. Ether or water is what I would recommend for you. And then you can play around with it, see how it makes you feel. And again, this program is lighting people up, folks. It's lighting people up, and it is my earth purpose magic that I incarnated to create. So, and of course, if you need an astrology session or a one-on-one sound healing, you can just contact me through my website and we can get you scheduled. So, welcome to 20 degrees Virgo. It went to 8:15 a.m. and I'm feeling it. And interestingly enough, I've been chewing on this for, a couple hours now. And since it was such an intense week for so many people, and emotions are so high and will continue to elevate as we are now in the third decan of Virgo and preparing for a Grand Master solar eclipse next Sunday at 29 degrees Virgo, where the sun and moon will be conjoining, and a total solar eclipse. I'm going to keep today simple with pulling from my friend Brittany Carmichael's Shine from the Inside deck. That is how this ascension process is going. It is an inside out process. Inside out. Everything in creating this reality is inside out. We have been programmed to think it's the other way around, and that is an inversion. The wrong version. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. So, all right, folks are coming on in here. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. All right. Prayers for your mom, Elena. How's she doing? All right. Love that you ladies are here. Thank you so much. All right, let's get started, everybody. All right, all 12 signs for this week ahead. We are in between eclipses. Hi, Whitney. Thanks for being here, sister. Oh, hey, y'all. Yes, Kathy, I was going to say it before you posted it. Thank you so much. If you would love to contribute to this stream, I greatly appreciate donations. Thank you in advance. And if you can't donate, that's okay. Please like, subscribe, and share this video because everybody needs help. Everybody does. All right. So for this week ahead, Aries, for this week ahead, Aries, here we go. Keeping it simple. All right, Aries, surround yourself with your soul tribe, Aries. Surround yourself with your soul tribe. You know, with that last lunar eclipse last weekend at a relationship ruled degree of 15, relationships are changing. And especially when certain folks are showing their true colors, especially where their level of consciousness is at, like celebrating the death of anything, that's revealing. So, Aries, for you this week in particular, you still got Neptune in your sign. So, it's really important for you, Aries, for you to feel safe, for you to feel nurtured, for you to feel seen and heard, to surround yourself with those you love, those you feel safe around, those you can be yourself with. So you can be like, it's so funny. I had a client this week, and I was like, it's all about you loving yourself. She had a lot of first decan aspects, and she's like, wow, it really is all about me. I'm like, this is the deal, everybody. It is all about us. That's why when we do it from the inside out, that's when you're balanced and in your heart and open. That's when you start seeing the reflection of you different when you meet new people, because you're vibrating at a different level, right? So, Aries, for you this week, be sure to surround yourself with your soul tribe. All right, Taurus, for this week ahead. Hello. Yes, huzzah, Whitney. Okay, Taurus, for this week ahead. In between eclipses, we've got a Kazemi coming up. More clarity on its way. Okay, Taurus, change one small thing today. We'll change one thing today, start small. And I love that Friday is circled on this, and I'm a Taurus, so I'm talking to myself here. Yeah, and this is so, this is why I wanted to, well, this is why I was told to use this deck. Like, when we get it, when we want to take the whole iceberg on, it's too overwhelming, right? But if we just take one little piece of the iceberg with a blow dryer, I don't know why I'm getting that image, hilarious. And you want it because you're trying to melt the iceberg to get the wisdom underneath, which is ultimately going to be happening for our entire planet. I can't wait. Change one small thing today. Just one small thing, Taurus. Start small. If James pops in, I feel like that might be of service for him as well. And I have so many projects that I want to get started on. And if I look at all of them at the same time, the overwhelm keeps you frozen and you don't want to do anything. So start with one small thing today. Change one small thing. Hi, Russell. Thank you for being here. Okay. And in iniquity shall bound, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay. All right, Geminis for this week ahead. Geminis, here we go. Ooh, Geminis. All right, Geminis, stay away from drama this week. Stay away from drama. The moon is going to be shifting into your sign later this afternoon. And when it does, people are going to be more chatty and want to talk things through, blah, 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 communication. And it's going to conjunct Uranus. So that's going to be a possible surprise. Watch our words. We create with our words, but stay away from the drama this week, Gemini. If it feels too much, then it probably is. Take yourself on a walk in nature. Maybe some solo time would be good for you, Gemini. And stay away from the drama this week. And there's going to be a lot, as we can all, as many of us witnessed on social media this week. Whoa. All right, Cancers for this week ahead. Cancers. Ooh, I love this for you, Cancers. Remove the limiting labels you are wearing. Remove the limiting labels you are wearing. I'm too small. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm too brown haired. I'm too curly. I'm too this, blah, 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 blah. Cancer. You've got Jupiter in your sign supporting you, and that makes the feelings big for all of us in the feeling consciousness. So remove the limiting labels you are wearing because you're the one that dressed yourself, Cancer. So undress yourself from those limiting labels this week, Cancer. All right. Leos for this week ahead. Leo. Okay, Leo. I think Scorpio had this last week. Stop judging and start loving. All right, Leo. Stop judging and start loving. You are the rulers of the sun and the heart consciousness. Shine your brightest from the inside out. Leos, we love your shine. And stop judging and start loving, starting with yourself. Always, always inside out. I can't say that enough. I can't say it enough. Okay. Virgos for this week ahead. Virgos. All right, today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. This is so true, Virgos, rulers of reality. Today and every day holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. How many times have you experienced like, oh, I'm so mad, I want to do this? Well, guess what? We're all being watched by everything. So the internet is going to help you with that crabbiness or make you feel right that uh, are so mad at this one person and there's an article to prove that you're right. Well, if you're looking for that, that's what you'll find. Shifting. Saturn is back in Pisces, y'all. Shift that focus. Shift the focus this week, Virgo. See the beauty in everything. Because when we look for the beauty in everything, then more beauty can be found. I'm profound today. All right, Libras for this week ahead. Libras. Okay, perform a random act of kindness this week, Libras. You are the relatedness makers. Perform a random act of kindness this week, Libras. And it will help your heart come online and remain balanced. Remaining balanced. Come shorty queen me. Woo! All right. Now, let's go on to Scorpios for this week ahead. Scorpios. Scorpios. All right, Scorpios. Ooh. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So, when in doubt, rattle it out, shout it out, and shout love. I love myself. Because your soul is saying, I love you. I love you. I love you. Go where your soul is happy. Go where your soul is happy, aka my living room, Kathy. I'm looking forward to your session later. All right, next we've got the Sagittariuses. Sagittarius. All right, Sages. Keep your thoughts positive this week, Sag. You're the belief makers. That's the belief consciousness. Keep your thoughts positive this week, Sag. And honestly, all these cards can apply to all of us. Keep your thoughts positive, Sag. That's going to be a big one, you philosophers. All right. We're zooming today. Did you love that, Kathy? I thought you might. It's so funny. The chat has a little bit of a delay. All right. Capricorns for this week ahead. Capricorns, you're going to have a big birthday this year. All sorts of stelliums. Ooh. Oh, nice. All right, Capricorns. I've never pulled this one. Breathe in bliss. Exhale bullshit. Perfect. Breathe in bliss. Exhale bullshit. That is wonderful. Hi, Wesley. Breathe in bliss. Exhale bullshit. How wonderful is that? Breathe in bliss. Exhale bullshit. All right? That's a good one. And look how much more blissful she becomes. Exhaling that bullshit. Inhaling, breathe in the bliss. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. If anybody buys the octahedron air element of my program, oh my gosh, I almost passed out on the recording. It is powerful. So if you need serious breath work to move energy, I highly recommend the octahedron. And then you can laugh at me almost passing out. Isn't that a great card? Breathe in bliss. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit. Yes, there's a lot of bullshit out there. All right. Aquarius for this week ahead. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, turn lemons into lessons. Ooh, turn lemons into lessons this week. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. And I have a great example. Turn lemons into lessons. So I've had to learn some new apps this week. And yesterday, this one app got me so frustrated. And I was like, oh my gosh, all right. I'd been on it for 45 minutes trying to book these things, and it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. And whoo, I was like, okay, I am so frustrated. I walked outside, I earthed, I took some breaths, and then I was like, all right, you know what? I am learning so much right now. And as soon as I said that, I was like, well, that's really actually true. And it shifted my perspective. So I came back in and I got back on the app to achieve my goal, and it happened in 5 minutes. It was so great. I was like, "Oh, thank God." It's like popping a zit. Whoo, but the things the tech stuff. Oh my goodness. All right, Pisces for this week ahead. You did the octahedron the other day? Yeah, do it. It's a big one, right, Whitney? Thank you so much for purchasing the program. It is lighting folks up, and you guys get it. And if you buy it, you have it forever. All right. Okay. And it's like 5 hours of sound healing. Like it's a no-brainer. Okay. Pisces, Elena. Pisces for this week ahead. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay, time for a gratitude rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. Ambulances, a gratitude rampage, and write them all. This card is suggesting you write them all out. I am thankful for X. I am thankful for, well, don't start at X or you won't get 10 on the list. But gratitude rampage lists 10 things you are grateful for this week, Pisces. And, y'all are still probably recouping from that full moon in you last week. And, eclipse energy can last for 6 months. And what's going to be in 6 months, Pisces? Your birthdays. I almost said born days. Your born days. That's what's coming in 6 months, where we will witness more of our dreams coming online and being discovered. And good Lord, it's going to be a different time. Neptune and Saturn will be done in you forever. Not forever, unless you continually decide to reincarnate as a Pisces. All right. Forever and ever. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So, okay, now it's getting chatty. Hilarious. Full moon was great for you. Very soft. That's so wonderful. Mine started coming undone on Saturday, and then all day Sunday I was basically in ceremony all day with myself, by myself, for myself, being myself. It was so wonderful. I was like, oh, I guess I want to do a reading for myself now. Oh, it's time for my unity meditation. Oh, I'm going to sage. Oh, I'm going to exfoliate. Oh, I'm going to pamper myself. It was so great. Oh, I'm going to go earthing. Oh, it was wonderful. I had a great time. And then I was ready for Monday, which was like, get her done. Yes, if you have a personal question, please type question in all caps in the chat and what your question is. And I am happy to be of service to answer your question, because I love you and I'm here to help people, not hurt people. If anyone is, I saw so many things online on Wednesday, and I was so saddened to see so many people that I do love just not being very nice at all. And I was like, wow. And it hurt my heart and helped me see where they're at consciously, and just added a lot of compassion. So if that's you, you might want to go get a mirror. That's all I'm saying, because the universe is going to bring all that back to you. It's called karma. I'm living my dharma, and I'm so grateful. And I've worked my ass to get here. 30 pounds. All right. I'm going to pull for the week ahead, because so many of my clients, and myself, like going through this Virgo season as well. It's like, what do I want to be when I grow up? I feel like I'm in this interesting void. It's like, I know it's coming. We can all feel so much is coming. And it's like, what does it mean? It's like, oh, I don't know, but I'm going to find out, because that's what life is about, right? If we knew all the answers, well, what's the whole point of the whole planet? Hi, Mahapara. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to pull, thank you for your question, Kathy. I'm going to pull one. I'm going to do the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the balance point for that neutral focus for us this week. Divine masculine, masculine, feminine, the divine feminine, darling. Divine feminine, and the neutral point, the balance point of the masculine and feminine for all. All right. Woo. All right, boys, men, you are going to be experiencing a breakthrough this week. And I celebrate that for the divine masculine. Look at that, a breakthrough in consciousness. Breakthrough in consciousness. And there's a lion there. And this is, this is the crown chakra. This is Mother, Father, God consciousness, like coming in hot. So in this, a breakthrough in consciousness. Oh, I can allow? Yeah. Just because you're allowing doesn't mean you're a wimp or weak. Oh, I'm allowed to feel my feelings? Yeah. It makes everything a lot better, guys. Oh, I can, like just a bunch of breakthroughs for the divine masculine this week. I love that energy. And gosh, I know a lot of men that have been having a really hard time. And you know what? A lot of men don't like this whole paradigm either. 9 to 5 BS. Like, I couldn't imagine doing a 9 to 5. Couldn't imagine. I think I did a 9 to 5 once, and it was when I was a teenager. And I was like, wow, I can't, this system is not for me. But that's me. My whole life is like, I got to get around all these systems because I knew they're all false. All right, divine feminine. Oh, how perfect. Oh, I love this for the divine feminine this week. Sisters healing. Look at that. Sisters healing. Sisters healing. Having those healing conversations. I thank Goddess for my women clients, my actual sisters, my mom, my female friends. I am so blessed to have so many awesome and powerful women in my circles, and just the gratitude. So, sisters healing for the divine feminine this week. And ladies, if you find yourself talking crap about another woman, well, shut up. Oh my goddess, y'all. The neutral point. This is awesome. The neutral point for the divine masculine and feminine is miracles. Miracles. I do believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. Way from you, sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Miracles, 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 everyone. What we're being shown isn't necessarily what's fucking happening. Did you get that yet? Good Lord. I don't even think Charlie Kirk is dead, to give you my honest opinion. We'll find out one day. Because miracles happen. Miracles happen. Miracles happen. Miracles happen. I love that. Those are awesome. All right. Let's get some questions going, and we're still on time. I love it. Even when I think I'm going to be late, I'm early. It's so funny. Okay, question. What is in, from Kathy, what is in your highest and best to know right now? Right now. That there is only now. And in the now is everything, past, present, and future. Oh no, now I'm all warmed up. I'm a little tired today, y'all. Okay. Here we go, pulling for my Kathy. What is in her highest, Kathy's highest and best to know right now? Oh, well, healing tools, Kathy. Healing tools. And I love this painting that Sherilyn did, because there's the telepathy in the play of the dolphin. There's the chrysalis and the blossoming of the butterfly, and the beautiful representation of the dragonfly in this. Dragonfly is Maya, butterfly is coming out of that chrysalis and expanding, and the dolphin is play. The dolphin is play. So, using the healing tools, and you're definitely going to be getting more healing later today, Kathy. I love that for you. So, you got healing tools. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, my Elena has a question. Everybody's so tired. Everyone is so tired, myself included. Everybody, we're just all exhausted. What were we thinking? We're like, I'll come down and ascend where humanity and Gaia. Oh, goodness. All right, Elena, your question is, What is your higher self trying to tell you lately? The dreams are so active. I hear you, sister. My dreams, I'm like, and I'm wake. I was taking a nap earlier this week because I was so tired. I woke up at like 4 a.m. on Monday after the eclipse, or was it Tuesday? I don't even know. I was like, okay, I have got to try and take a nap. And it was like one of those meditating lucid dream naps. And in one part of the dream, I had an apple and I threw it and I was like, oh no, what's the goddess in the myth that throws the apple at Zeus's wedding and causes mayhem? Oh, is it Black Moon Lilith that does that? Or is it, oh my God, I'm totally blanking. This is how tired I am. But I threw an apple in the dream, and in real life, I threw my arm and woke myself up from the nap. It was hilarious. So Elena, I feel you with your dreams. Okay. What is your higher self trying to tell you? All right, the dream realm for my Elena, her dreams, higher self. Oh, okay. This is actually really powerful. Surrender. Surrender. Yay. Hi, Kate. Thanks for being Eris. Thank you. It was Eris. Okay. Mars' sister. Thank you. Oh, good Lordess. Oh, good Lordess. Thanks, y'all. Oh my gosh. You're here. You're here. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So, mhm. Elena, you're doing everything you can to help your mom. You're doing everything you can to do this. You're doing everything you can to do this and this and this. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what else to do. Okay, surrender it. Let it go to God. Do a prayer. God, I cannot handle all of this. I surrender this to you. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. This is the most powerful and courageous thing any of us can do when we don't have a clue. And ask for help. Like, I need help, Mother, Father, God in heaven. I surrender this to you. And so it is. Like, and command that shit because the universe gives us what we pray for. And when we command it, y'all, we are in charge of creating our realities. We've been lied to about everything still. So command that shit. You can command less than energies out of your space. You are a creator and so powerful. I'm fine. Everything's great. You're welcome, Kate. Kate, would you like me to pull a card for you, or do you have a personal question? I'll just pull a card for you, Miss Kate, because you're watching and I appreciate you. All right. For Kate Ledestri. Oh, I love you too. All right. For Kate. So if you don't ask a question, I can pull. Ooh, oh. Okay, this is also a really good one for all of us. Kate, forgiveness. Forgiveness. I appreciate you too, sister. Okay. And Kate, I don't know if you're familiar with the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's a classic. It's very high vibration. And forgiveness. Starting with yourself, sister, hand on your heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Okay. Starting with yourself. And I got this from a dear friend years ago, and I share it with my clients. Because forgiveness is going to get us so much farther than not forgiving, flat out. But there's a journaling exercise you can do. Where you write out, I forgive myself for this. I forgive myself for that. I forgive myself for that. I forgive myself for, and you just keep writing until you cannot write anymore. And oh my goodness, it is so powerful. And whenever I feel like stuck or like what is aching inside me, I will do this practice. And then it's just overflow and feeling the feelings, and then it writes me, it writes me, it writes me, and it's so wonderful. And when you do that kind of writing, it becomes automatic. You don't even realize what you've been flogging yourself about. Like, that's how powerful that exercise is. And anyone that's listening, feel free to do that for yourself, because a lot of forgiveness needs to happen yesterday for all of us. And guess what? There's no sin. So no need to forgive yourself for any of that bullshit. Right? Capricorns, in, breathe in, bliss, exhale, bullshit. That was one of my favorite cards for the signs. Okay, Elaine, yeah, that must be why you're running all the time in your dreams. Yeah, that's what it felt. Your energy feels like you got to do this. And, that can lead to the overwhelm. And that's so hard on your nervous system, sister. So, tease, nettle tea would be really great for you. Nettle tea. You're welcome, Kate. Yeah, big hug, sister. That's a big one. Um, Nettle tea is so great for women, for hormones and stuff. And I know what you've been dealing with, Elaine. So that could also help with hormones, with your sleep. I'm talking to myself here too. I think I need to make some nettle tea today, and then put in my grandma's tea kettle. But that would be really good. And you're welcome. Hi, Heidi. Whew, what a week, huh? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Are you as tired as everyone else, including myself? Yeah, it's quiet here today, too. And I'm glad people are taking a break from social media. Yay, 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 yay. How do you write that? Nettle? Yep, that's exactly it, Elaine. Nettle. It's an herb, so there's no caffeine in it. And that is exactly it. And I have a whole bunch, and I always forget about my tea. And I would like to get better about that. I can do it. I can do it. Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh my gosh. Good to see you, sister. Yep, everybody's tired. All right. Let's pull for my ladies in the house. Well, I pulled for the Divine Feminine for this week, ladies, and I pulled Sisters Healing. So thank you for hearing the call to join us and heal and support. Yeah, okay. All right, all right. Sorry, I'm getting yelled at. Yeah, let's do a general for us taking a break from social media. Oh, thank you for mine, except for mine and Robbie's stuff. Yeah, I follow Robbie too. Girl, it's been a week. It's been a week. I'm tired, but honestly, I have kicked some fucking ass this week. And I've taken names too. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right, coming in hot. All right, 108 is a sacred time. Okay, general for all. Let's ask about this exhaustion. Okay, what's all this exhaustion about? Mother, Father, God. What's this exhaustion? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay, I pulled the innocence card here. Yeah, I love this card. He's talking to a praying mantis. You know, in Virgo season, it's like, oh, I've got to do that task flogging master that it can turn into, especially when so many of us are purging so many feelings. Most of us if you're watching this, you are working 24/7. This is it. Like, we're working in our dreams, we're working in our waking time. Which dream is the reality? We're working on that. I'm working on bringing my dreams to this reality, even as this reality is emerging anew. That's what I'm here to do. But the innocence of it, right? Remembering that purity, remembering how to be gentle with ourselves in this ascension process, in this intense astrology, in this eclipse season, remembering to play, remembering to take breaks, remembering that purity of our heart, our inner child, our souls, right? So remembering the innocence and focusing on that versus all the woe, that can help with this exhaustion. And taking naps for crying out loud. Oh, we got another question. Thanks, Kathy. Listen, y'all, if you want me to end, I'm just talking to myself here. I'm like, I could take a nap online. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Okay. How will it look if you go to the ocean for your solar return? Ooh. That is so interesting, Kathy, because another sister just asked me if I want to go to Edisto, which is down by Charleston, I believe. And that's the closest access point to the ocean from here, not the Outer Banks, unless you want to drive 10 hours. No, thank you. Okay, for Kathy to go, no, okay, no. I almost pulled an Osho card for you. They're like, nope, go back to Sherilyn. Ocean for Kathy. Many, many, boo, boo. Oh, well, Kathy, you've got lots of questions for me. I know you do, and I'm going to see you later. Soul purpose. Hello. I pulled soul purpose for you to be going to the ocean for your solar return. I would say that is a yes. This is a picture of Moses fulfilling his purpose. Let my people pass, and the parts of the Red Sea with that serpent staff. There is a serpent, aka Scorpio, on this staff, transforming it and making it so. So, yeah, looks like it's gonna be pretty damn awesome if you take yourself to the ocean. And you could go take a flight, go to the Caribbean or something. It's your solar return. Go for it. Go for it if you can. I would. And I'm glad you have so many questions for me. Yeah, this is interesting. So because it's quiet, I'm gonna do a general Celtic, which I've never done before, but we've got time. I'm gonna do a general past, present, and future for us today because we are in that like void between eclipses. I'm so excited for Sunday's solar return eclipse. I've got so many activities planned. I am going to be out and about on that one because I was in like Flynn for the Pisces one, which made sense for me. All right, past. Past for humanity in this now. Past, present, future. Future. Ooh, over here. All right, past. We are. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, the past, what we are walking away from, y'all, ordinariness. Ordinariness. So something becomes mundane and boring if we forget that our perception and presence and essence and beingness is what makes it extraordinary, right? Hi, Sherry. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, we've gone through a bit. And now I'm doing a past, present, and future for all of us because everyone's exhausted, myself included. And it's okay. But bringing the presence of our essence to all of the activities that we do, whether it's a walk, whether it's doing dishes, whether it's vacuuming my house, when we bring that even to the innocence that I pulled earlier, when we bring that essence online, everything that we think is so mundane and boring can become extraordinary, right? So it flips the ordinariness and the simple things into that extraordinary. So that's what we're coming away from. And, September, Virgo, kids are back in school, blah, 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 blah. So where are we at right now? Oh, yeah. Who's in charge of us? Who's on first? What's on second? Who's on third? Control, right? Ugh. And this is what happens. You know, the level of fear that gets pumped at us from media. And that's going to get amplified even more when Neptune goes back into Pisces in November. It's November 7th, 22nd. I have to look again. But this is who's trying to control you? Who's trying, or who are you allowing to control? And what happens when we get we want to control because we get scared, right? That's the whole media's job, is to scare. Okay, like I had a girlfriend who needed to stay home with her stepkids because they were getting notes in school and threats, and this happened just after the Charlie Kirk incident on Wednesday. And it's to control. They use that fear to control. So, if I wasn't on any social media on Wednesday, my day would have been totally different, right? So, and everyone's would have been if they weren't on social media or the news or whatever. But we want to control when we get scared. And fear literally is what they use to control us. They scare us, right? The they. Who they is, I don't give a fuck. If you're from England. Oh my God. That was perfect. All right. Future. Ooh, okay. All right, y'all. So, compromise. I got compromise. If you are bending over backwards in this situation to acquiesce, or you're not speaking your truth, something feels out of balance, then, and you know that energy of compromise, it's a no. Nope. Thanks. Bye. Nope. And if someone's not willing to at least hear or respect your side, bye. Thanks. See ya. Like the time of compromise and not speaking our own truth. And, what is truth in this field of dreams, in this illusion of false matrix that we've all been programmed by. So, let's pull one more from your Osho. Those are intense, kind of boring, honestly. All right. One more. Give us a good one for this week. Tell me something good. Oh, oh, oh. Literally pulled the exhaustion card, y'all. Oh my gosh. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Don't eat a Kit Kat bar. It's just full of parasites. Almost everything in that whole aisle is full of parasites. But this is the exhaustion card because we're all feeling it. And it's because the cogs of the wheel of this machine must keep going, must keep going. No, they don't. No, they don't. I've been out of the matrix for a while. Am I completely out? No, I'm in my living room. But I'm about to be, and we all are. So, yeah, going easy on ourselves, remembering our innocent essence. If anybody else has a question, I'm going to shut her down early this week because I know everyone has been so inundated, myself included. And I'm going to go get some sunshine and fill my heart and soul with some natural vitamin D from our source, the sun, Solaris. Um, yes, and that is what a solar return is. It is the birthday. When the sun comes around and hits the sun in your natal chart, just like a Saturn returns, if this is your Saturn, or a Mercury. We're going to have this Kazemi coming up, y'all, where the sun and Mercury are going to be coming together. Yes. I was like, wait, Mercury made me think of Gemini. I was like, wait, the moon's in Gemini. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's do one more, Sherilyn. Something to fuel us with positivity for the week. Oh, well, you can't write that, can you? Sisters healing again, ladies. All right, ladies. On that note, I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Just keep doing your best. And if your best means you need to take a power nap, do it. If your best means no social media for the weekend, do it. If best means I'm going to call my girlfriend and go have lunch. Do it. Whatever brings that sister's healing, that mama healing, that loving healing, telling someone you forgive them, it's okay. It doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. We're probably all wrong. We're probably all right. We're probably all right. But yeah, be gentle with yourselves, ladies. I'm going to be gentle with myself. I'm going to give you a big hug later today, Kathy. And y'all, thank you so much for taking time to tune in to all that you are. I have not said that in a sound drop minute. Thank you so much for being here. Give somebody a hug. Love yourself some more so you can love others. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. And I will see you next Friday for Pop Up Tarot Live. If you want to buy my Platonic Sound program, raise your frequency, go to KristenRyder.com, Platonic Sound, contact, and I'll tell you how to proceed. All right, everybody. Giving you all a big mama and sister hug. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you all. Thanks, ladies.